Foxconn is urging Apple to move production out of China, but it seems that the reasons for this are not what we expected. We have new leaks of the Google Pixel 4, sort of, and that camera module is looking good. And if you wanted to buy a Google tablet, it looks like it won't be a good idea to consider these right now. I'm Jaime Rivera, and yeah, TGIF, it is Friday. We've got a ton of comments to cover in the recap tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. This is Pocketnow Daily, brought to you by the Honor 20 series. The official news today begin with deals. iPad Pro, I love it. And well, if you're looking for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, currently it's on sale on Amazon for $824 shipped. Then if you also go to walmart.com, you can find it up to $120 off. And then if you're looking for the 11-inch, which is the one that I use and that I prefer, that one is $220 off. There are a ton of deals for Apple products right now, which is actually becoming something of a problem for the company that we're going to discuss soon. Anyways, link in the description. Because yes, it's clear that Apple is not selling as much as the company expected or as much as its suppliers expected. For example, in the case of Samsung. And we know that Samsung is the manufacturer of OLED displays for Apple's iPhone XS and XS Max. And I don't know what the deal was with their contract, but apparently Apple is looking into a penalty because they have not met the demand that Samsung was expecting. And I believe there was some sort of clause that defined that. The thing about it is, apparently negotiations are in. Apple is offering Samsung that they are going to get the business for, listen to this, MacBooks and iPads with OLED displays in the future, which means that this pretty much sort of confirms the rumors of that 16-inch MacBook Pro and the 15-inch chassis with an OLED display, and also the rumors of an iPad Pro coming with OLED soon. So it seems that Apple already has a supplier. We don't know exactly how the deal ended though. And speaking of deals, we've been covering rumors on the Nintendo Switch for quite a bit that apparently there are two models coming, one that is smaller, one that is larger, and apparently the smaller one is going to be a more budget-friendly device. The thing about it is we now have renders that obviously come from case makers because these guys are awesome. They help us do our jobs. And well, we've got this case and showing us renders of the Switch, the smaller, less expensive variant that seems to not have replaceable Joy-Cons. The controls seem the same, the screen seems pretty much the same, but it seems like if you won't be able to replace these. And I am down by my third Joy-Con replacement guy, so I am concerned that buying this smaller, less expensive Nintendo Switch is going to end up being a problem for consumers. Probably Nintendo has come up with new technology that's going to make it more durable, but look at the link in the description and let us know what you think about this design. And for those of you that are in the market for a Google tablet, right now the only one is pretty much the Pixel Slate, and Google has pretty much pulled the plug. It started as a report, and now we've got Rick Osterloh confirming that yes, Google is leaving the tablet market when it comes to Chrome tablets. No word on Android tablets. It just said tablets and Chrome and mentioned that they're still going to be working. It's not that the platform is dying. We're still going to get tablets with Chrome OS. They're just not going to be made by Google. And obviously, we are expecting to see better products than the Pixel Slate because, you know, I really wanted to love that product. I actually wrote the script, part of the script of this video on the Pixel Slate, just me wanting to go back to it to remember it, and I put it back in the shelf. So yeah, we get why Google is putting their business in the shelf as well. And we'll see what happens to the future of Chrome OS tablets, given the fact that I actually like the idea to have a more powerful tablet than just an Android one. And since we're talking Google, those of you wondering what the possible look and feel of that final Pixel 4 is going to be like, it's funny how some people were saying that these were reports. No, these are concept designs following all the leaks that we've seen over what this device might look like. I mean, we pretty much don't necessarily have schematics, but we have dimensions. We know that the camera hump is going to be almost a millimeter thicker and stuff like that, and so we get to see what it looks like in white, mint, and black. And I'll tell you this much, it doesn't look that ugly. I'm not saying that it's great, but stay tuned. It seems that this could probably be the design. I mean, Google pretty much kind of confirmed it. And finally, the hottest news today have to do with some very interesting reports that just emerged and a clarification over what we've learned, because the report claims that Foxconn is urging Apple to leave China. But the more you dig into the information, the more you realize that this is not necessarily for the reasons you think. The report reads that Foxconn's founder is urging Apple to move production out of China, and it's actually for two reasons. The first one is the main one, which is Trump's 25% tariffs, which Apple is worried about because, according to them, it would hurt competitiveness globally. However, Terry Gao is urging them to move to Taiwan instead of India, which the reports had that this is where Foxconn was going. So this is very interesting because he just stepped down from the chairman position of Foxconn because he's running for president of Taiwan. So this has become very interesting because, true, there is a purpose for the move, the tariffs and everything, but we heard India, and sure, Foxconn is a Taiwanese company, but isn't it rather convenient that now that there's a political campaign involved, we want to bring jobs back to Taiwan and money and stuff like that? This is interesting. In today's question, let us know. I mean, whenever you buy a product, do you really care where it's manufactured, or do you just care over the prestige of the company that's selling it to you? Because I'll tell you this much, I honestly don't. I don't care where it's manufactured. I mean, it's still going to have the same warranty. I really just want my product to perform as it should, but this is just me. We would love to know what you think in the comments down below. Friends, today's episode of the Pocketnow Daily is brought to you by the Honor 20 series. And its amazing 4-lens camera system, which includes a stunning night shot mode to see in the dark thanks to an AI algorithm and the world's widest f1.4 lens. We also get a 48 megapixel sensor, a 3x optical zoom lens of up to 30x digital zoom, and a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Visit ihonor.com and the link in the description below to learn more. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and here are my personal handles as well. I post some weird photos. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the recap.